Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be making fish curry for my husband. I'm not an expert in making fish. In fact, I've only made fish for 4 or 5 times at the most. That's all I remember. And I only know one way of making it. That is by frying the fish and then, dipping it into the gravy or soup or whatever. But this time, the fish that I'll be preparing, it's got a lot of fat. I don't know the exact name of the fish. My husband has asked me to cook it without frying it. So let's go to the kitchen now. I'm in my kitchen right now, so I'll just get started. And we'll just start preparing the fish. And this is about 1.5 kg of fish. So first of all, I'm going to start by washing the fish. It's quite a lot, so I'll use the same karai that I'll be using for cooking to wash. I have washed the fish and I'm going to keep it aside and prepare the things that I'm going to add into it. So what I have here are tomatoes, onions, and 4 cloves of garlic, some chilies and ginger. So this is what I'm going to use for the gravy. And for the masala, I just found out that there's only a little bit of fish curry masala that I have, so it's not going to be enough for this fish. So I'm gonna make my own spice here. I'm using some coriander seeds. I don't know what amount should be enough, so I'm just using my instinct. I'll just grind this, and then if I find out it's going to be a lot, then I'm not gonna add all of it. And also some jeera. These are the only whole spices that I have with me, so I'm going to grind them together. It's not fine, as you can see, so I think I'm gonna have to sieve it. So I'm gonna use this bowl and the sieve. So this is what is left out of it. I'm gonna throw this away. I'm gonna keep this aside, and in the same jar I'll grind the garlic and ginger. And so I'll just cut this into smaller pieces because this garlic cloves are really big in size. So I'm going to make it smaller so that it grinds easily. Also the ginger. Well, I felt like the ginger is overpowering, so I'm gonna add 1 more clove of garlic, and this is it. And I'm gonna keep this aside. I added a little bit of water in order to grind it properly. I'm gonna keep this aside. I'm gonna bring this here and cut them down. In the meantime, I'm going to put the karai on the stove while I'm cutting the onions. I am adding vegetable oil. I'll let this oil heat while I'm still cutting tomatoes and onions. It's heated. I'm gonna turn off the stove. The oil got overheated, so I had to turn it off so as not to burn the onions. I'm gonna turn the stove back on with this to cook. The onion has become softer now, but I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more till the color turns light brown. I've also cut down the tomatoes. I chopped them into smaller pieces while I slice the onions, and I'm also using this mini chilies. I'm just skipping these. The onion is half cooked. I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste that I made earlier. The paste is a little bit runny because I added water earlier. Now I'm going to add this spice mix that I made earlier, the fish curry masala. I'm also going to add the salt. The gravy has left its oil, so it's ready for the fish to go in. He wants to have the soupy one, so that's the reason why I'm making it like this. And also, if you're wondering why so much fish for just for my husband, then obviously this is not just for my husband. I'm making this for my husband as well as some of his friends. It's done, it's been cooked, and I'm not sure about the spices and all because now I cannot do anything about it. So lastly, I'm just gonna garnish it with some coriander leaves. So this is it. Is the fish curry.
दामी बनेको जस्तो तर हेर त
कस्तो फेक हो
साँच्चै हो म पनि छक्कै परे अब यस्तो दामी बनाउनु थालेछ
That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.